This ABC15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Gust wind and rain hitting the valley and delaying the home opener for ASU's football team. It was on hold for more than 2 hours. The team hitting the field for the second half after 9:30. And it all didn't end until about 1 in the morning. The Sun Devils getting the first win, though, of the season against Southern Utah. The city of Phoenix making it official. When an excessive heat warning is issued, some of the hiking trails will close earlier. The trails on Camelback and Piestewo Peak will now close at 9 in the morning. And this could happen anytime an excessive heat warning is issued, not just through September. Just 1 day after flight attendants picketed at Sky Harbor Airport, today airport workers will vote to authorize a strike. These are people who work as cashiers, bartenders, servers, and more inside the airport. They're demanding better wages and better working conditions. Taking action for the victims of Maui, and you can raise a glass in their honor. A dozen breweries in Arizona are taking part in a collaborative effort with 700 breweries nationwide. Bring a new beer on tap, the Cocoa Pale Ale. We stopped by Huss Brewing as a team of brewers started on this drink that will be available on tap. The recipe coming from Maui Brewing, with 100% of the proceeds going to the Maui Wildfire Relief Fund.
All of us have seen what has happened over there, and you feel so helpless and want to be a part of something. So when our friends at Maui sent out this recipe and a call for action, we decided to hop on it right away. So we also sent out an invite for other breweries around the state that couldn't participate in their own tap rooms or breweries, couldn't brew it themselves, to come down and help us brew this beer today.
The beer will be ready the week of September 18th.
Why the long face? It's Labor Day weekend. Stop horsing around. There's plenty of events happening around the valley. So let's giddy up for the Arizona Black Rodeo. Yeehaw!
You can enjoy bull riding, roping, barrel racing, and so much more at the Westworld of Scottsdale this weekend. Check out 3 shows over Friday and Saturday with $25 admission.
Because it's history. And it's history where you started from is where you come from. Arizona Black Rodeos, black cowboys that came across this valley, that trailed us here. Now we do our own shows.
It's the last weekend for flashlight nights at the Desert Botanical Garden. For only $17 admission on Saturday night from 6:30 until 9:30 p.m., bring a flashlight and enjoy the garden after dark.
Probably my favorite thing is just to get a flashlight, check out the stars, go up to the telescopes at the top of the garden, and just enjoy kind of the desert at night. It's a pretty unique experience.
Calling all reptile fans. Repticon is this Saturday and Sunday at the Mesa Convention Center. Check out snakes, lizards, reptiles, exotic animals as pets, and so much more. Tickets start at $12 for adults and $6 for kids.
This is the best show to pretty much get over some of your fears.
Need a new pair of kicks? This Saturday from noon until 5 p.m. at the Arizona Sports Complex in Glendale will be a free convention for all things shoes.
It's a sneakerville convention. It's a trade show for high-end sneakers and apparel such as like vintage wear, streetwear, and designer clothing.
If you're into anime or gaming, this con will be for you. Sabaton Con, which is Japanese for cactus, is taking over the Sheraton in downtown Phoenix from Friday until Monday. Tickets start at $25.
Sabaton Con is a Japanese animation convention, Japanese pop culture, gaming, and cosplay.
For more Labor Day weekend events, head on over to our website at abc15.com. Reporting in Phoenix, Zach Perry, ABC15 Arizona.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We remain under a flood watch in the valley as we track the chance for more thunderstorms across our state. And today that flood risk is going up too. In fact, as I step out of the way, you're going to see all of those flood alerts posted across much of Arizona, including here in the valley. The valley under this flood watch now through tonight at midnight. That will expire then tonight as those storm chances start to drop off going into Saturday. I'll let you know if that gets extended out any further. But for now, We remain under flood watches through at least early tomorrow morning across much of Arizona. Now, we had powerful storms roll through yesterday, and today there's a risk for more. It'll be throughout the day that we see those storm chances. In fact, as you look at Futurecast with me, we're going to see that rain potential through the morning commute, possibly a few thunderstorms in the mix as you drive into work. And then as we go through the day, we may get some quieter periods at times, some lulls, but essentially through the afternoon, we could see another round of showers and thunderstorms maybe by late morning into the early afternoon. And then as we go into the evening too, we'll have to watch for more storms that could fire up to our south and then hit the valley again. We'll be watching for storms across the state too, in northwest Arizona along the rim and in southeast Arizona as well. Then that storm chance continues into early Saturday morning, but by Saturday afternoon, that storm potential is dropping off significantly. So our best chances for storms comes today into tonight and early Saturday morning, and then that storm threat diminishes by Saturday afternoon. We've got to watch for strong or severe thunderstorms today too. In fact, all of these areas in the darker green is where we've got a marginal risk for severe weather. The threat is there for damaging winds. Again, flooding will be a big concern, which is why we're under a flood watch. Hail is possible too with any storms that develop. And while the dust threat is lower today, especially after that major dust storm that we saw roll through yesterday and the rain that came after that, that certainly may help settle some of the dust. Can't rule out some pockets of blowing dust today too. So stay weather aware as those storm chances stick around all day. But look at these temperatures. We're not going to make it out of the 90s today. Phoenix will only reach a high of 95, mid to upper 90s in western Arizona, and it's 70s and 80s across northern Arizona. Then we've got an area of low pressure passing to our north that's going to usher in some drier air. So while storm chances are in play today and into tomorrow early, by tomorrow evening, those storm chances dropping off significantly. We're drier on Sunday, back into the low hundreds, but we're going to keep those low hundreds around through Labor Day too as we stay dry much of next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, you can always head to abc15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.